Okay, obviously some difficult decisions were made by the organization today.
This is the dysfunction I said that Baker Mayfield was going to have to overcome. Cleveland just fired their football coach. The Browns have also fired offensive coordinator Todd Haley. So I'm going to eliminate him on the getting the job list.
As of right now, this is what we know. Greg Williams is in charge. Freddie Kitchens is the OC. And the Browns, I guess, have a game this week.
Baker Mayfield's rookie year is in the toilet.
Give him the keys! He owns the place!
And when I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
This season is going to get worse.
It's their 4th win of the year.
Oh, this team can win 7 to 8 games. I didn't say they was going to win those 7 to 8 games. I told you, best case scenario, 6. You know good well Cleveland's not very good.
Win number 5. Win number 6, Doug. And the Browns are 7-1. Wow.
The Browns not only matter again, they're exciting as hell. The Cleveland freaking Browns. Yes, I said it. They are America's team. They've gone from the worst team in the NFL to the most exciting team in the NFL.
ESPN reporting today that the Browns have relieved Williams of his duties.
Freddie Kitchens, the offensive coordinator for the second half of this season, on track to be named the Browns' 9th head coach since 1999.
Dog pound. You remember when I said I've never been offered a head coaching job? That's changed. I'm your new head coach, Freddie Kitchens. Let's roll.
The video turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I thought of a great thing to do, like that night. I started to call you guys and do it again, but I was like, you know, I've never had my own bus before. I've got it now, so let's get on.
Yeah. Get on the bus.
I wish I'd have done that.
Yeah, I think what you said was good, though. I think fans really liked it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
How do you get feedback from it somehow or something?
Basically just comments and
Where
likes.
did it go on?
We put it on everything.
It's like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, all of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All the shit I don't have. Okay. Where's Peter?
Maybe he went downstairs. I think we're leaving.
Okay. You ready, man?
You grabbed the phone?
Yeah. You scared?
No.
All right. You still got my stuff? All right, perfect. I knew you would.
I was against it at first, but I think I like it.
Sometimes you got to try new things, Peter. You're like most of the coaches in this league. They don't want to try new things. They've got it all figured out. You don't evolve. I need to get one of those.
I get you one, Jake.
Yeah. Which car? Lincoln. All right.
Let me get that door for you there, Mr. Kitchen.
John, I feel like the president, dude.
Treat you like
As long as they can get over the dialect, it'll be all right.
I know you're saying Peter's nervous. Are you nervous at all?
No, I'm not nervous. I learned a long time ago, if you just speak the truth, just tell them how you feel, you ain't got to be nervous. Why would you be nervous? You know? I'm never going to say something I don't believe, and, you know, I always believe what I say and say what I believe, you know?
As you're walking up to the podium today, what entrance music would you use and why?
Well, let's say that, let me just tell you a story. All right, so I pitched at the University of Alabama also. Batters, when they come up to the plate, they have a theme song, and the pitchers come out, they have a theme song. And my theme song that I did not pick was Wild Thing. When I came out of the bullpen, I was a relief pitcher at Alabama my senior year, and they played Wild Thing. So in saying that, it would not be Wild Thing. So, you know, Southern Comfort Zone by Brad Paisley, kind of like, you know, you move around in this business, and you and I both know how I sound. and my words don't sound the same sometimes as yours. So if you listen to the words of that song, Southern Comfort Zone, I mean, it's kind of sums me up, you know. So Peter, you think, can I look down at notes during this, or should I do it like public speaking 101 and just go?
You're going to be sitting on the dais right next to Dorsey. Dorsey will start.
What if I want to start? I'm just kidding. Tell you what, John, you did a pretty good job, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was going to ask you if I could drive. What's up, Mr. Jimmy? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
What's going on?
I think it was mandated. Miss D said that I needed to wear the same tie, the same coat I wore the other day. So I said something to Peter. I was like, well, that's good because I had to go buy it just for that interview. How you doing, Miss D?
Good week, Les.
Sure you don't want to change your mind, right?
Good week.
All right. Cleet, how you doing, man? Hey, appreciate it, buddy. Thank you a lot. I don't get a hug, Cleet? I don't get a hug? I mean, hell. Come on. Come on. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. All right, buddy. What's up, man? Good to see you again, buddy. What's up, man? Good to see you again.
Here we are.
I ain't seen his ass in like 5 days.
We know that's not true.
Just kidding. Don't get sensitive on me.
Yeah. Shoes are crying too. I got to keep you regular.
All right. Where's your hat, man?
I forgot it. Don't get it.
You guys ready?
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah, hell, I'm ready.
Mics are hot.
I've never been more ready.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start out by saying that as an organization, we couldn't be more pleased with how this search process unfolded. But at the end of the process, unanimously, we all felt that Freddie was the right fit for this organization moving forward. Freddie doesn't need any introductions here, ladies and gentlemen. He's a man that's dedicated his entire life to the game of football. He's been around some exceptional football guys. And Freddie has a great vision for this organization moving forward. I'm excited to work alongside of Freddie Kitchens, as I like to say, to awake the sleeping giants. It's my pleasure to introduce the 17th head coach of the Cleveland Browns, Freddie Kitchens.
Thank you, John, for all those kind remarks. Hopefully everybody agrees with you. But, you know, I really stress to John and everybody involved in this search and interviewing these coaches, I wanted a thorough search. I really wanted to compete against everybody. All right, since 1999, there's been ups and downs with this organization. And just like during the season, sometimes there's more ups and sometimes there's more down. There's been more downs than up, but that ends today. All right, I promise you that. Let's not fool ourselves. This game is about winning. Everything we do in the organization, from the football side of things and moving forward with the organization, we're together. If you don't wear brown and orange, you don't matter. All right? This is the only organization that we care anything about is the one that we're at right now, and that's the Cleveland Browns. 7-8-1. It drives me crazy that people are happy with 7-8-1. It drives me literally crazy. And if I was in a different setting, my vocabulary would demonstrate that. We understand that was an improvement, but under no circumstances is that ever going to be acceptable. We only have one goal here, and that's to host the Lombardi Trophy. I went to the Super Bowl. I lost the Super Bowl. I never want to be in that position again, but every decision I've made since 2008 has been getting in position to do that. And I have been fortunate enough to be surrounded at this day and age, this time, right now, to moving forward in that direction. And that's all. Thank you very much.
You want to hug him? Just so you guys know, John was supposed to wear his hat today too, but he didn't. What do you think? You want that hug now, don't you?
No.
You want that hug now, don't you?
We're going to do this shot with NFL Network.
Okay.
You're cool doing it outside, right?
Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. We live in Cleveland.
Okay.
All right.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
Can't wait to see it rocking. Right, in 3, 2. Thank you very much, Freddie Kitchens. Look around you here. Look how beautiful this stadium looks with all the snow around. Can you imagine January football games here?
Yeah, that's what I would say is it's not too beautiful because it's not crowded and packed in January. And that's where we eventually want to get to, is playing games in January.
What you see out of Baker is his ability to escape. When you get a quarterback that can make plays outside the pocket, he's going to make these throws.
The ball is snapped, and Miles is the first one out of his stance, and he does a tremendous job in getting the ball out.
Good afternoon. I'd like to start out by saying how happy and very fortunate I am to be here with this organization. Very excited to be a part of Freddie Kitchens' staff. I think he's done an outstanding job in putting together a great group of men, guys that understand and know the game and can relate to these players and get the best out of them. So I can't ask for a better situation. When you're looking at the opportunities that I had out there, I wanted to be here, and I'm glad things worked out.
When you look at the young roster, when I came and met with Freddie and John and the other people in the organization, it just felt right. What they did the last 8 weeks of the year and how they went about it and organizationally, it was something I wanted to be a part of.
How you guys doing?
Good, how we doing?
Good.
I'm excited for the players to get back here the 1st of April. We just have right now the film, and what you see out of Baker and you see throughout all the games that he played is his ability to escape. You're going to have protections issues at time when you're going against the best in the world, and when you get a quarterback that can make plays outside the pocket, he's going to make these throws. He's going to look down the field. He is capable of escaping and running with it, but not every quarterback does that. You know, you have some quarterbacks who can escape a little bit, but don't really look to run. You have some that escape and move in the pocket and can throw it down the field. He has a unique ability to do both. One thing that shows here is they're in a 6-man protection here, and if you're in a 6-man pro, it makes it hard to get it down the field. So it's another example here of Baker escaping and still being able to make it throw down the field. It's a nice job by Jarvis continuing with his route.
As Todd just mentioned, I think you have to have a quarterback in this league to win. And it was very intriguing to know that we have one in Baker Mayfield. And as you look at the players that we have on the defensive side of the ball, I think you have to start up front with Myles Garrett. Can really do it all from a standpoint of rushing the passer. And the number one fundamental with the defensive line is get off. And as you can see right there, all right, the ball is snapped, and Myles is the first one out of his stance on the defensive side of the ball. You want to really try to put pressure on that offensive tackle, and it starts right now with speed off the edge. It allows that tackle right there to really expose and open up his chest. And then at that particular point in time, you can either what we call strong arm him, all right, and try to overpower him. But he does a tremendous job right here of really trying to dip and rip and get around the edge. And the one thing we try to talk about all the time is that last second reach, which you can see right here on Jameis, and he does a tremendous job in getting the ball out.
There's some statistical numbers that I think add to winning, because we're always talking about being the top 5 in the league. For us offensively, it's not turning the ball over 1 or less per game. It's being explosive 12-yard runs, 16-yard passes. Then it's scoring touchdowns in the red zone. And then you're talking about 3rd down conversions. And then eliminating lost yardage plays, which is 5 or less.
3 areas that we talk about all the time on the defensive side of the ball that are very critical. 3rd down, red zone, and then points. And we always talk about 17 points or less on the defensive side of the ball. You know, it's critical to try to eliminate drives and get the ball back to our offense.
I'm excited based on what we see. I'm excited when they get back here the 1st of April for us to be able to get on the field a couple weeks later or get in the meeting room and really get an idea of what we have and what we can be.
We want to win a Super Bowl. You know, that's the reason why we're here. And I think you have to really take it one game at a time, one practice at a time. And our focus right now is just really trying to win your division. That's where it starts, you know. Trying to win your division and give yourself an opportunity to be able to get into the playoffs.
We can find some gators out here. Woo! Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. I wasn't expecting to do this on my Pro Bowl trip, so it's been fun. It's really cool, and you know, it's hard to break into the Pro Bowl. To be here with 4 different Browns and 2 guys for their first time is a cool experience, man. We all get to kind of experience it together, and it shows that the Browns are building, you know, talent. They got to mic me up. The least famous of the 4 Browns here. Do you have any sunscreen on you by chance? No? Yeah, I've been in Ohio. I'm gonna burn out here. My wife just had our first baby, Zoe, a couple weeks ago, and she unfortunately wasn't able to travel yet. So I'm kind of riding solo down here. It was my first Pro Bowl, and we decided, hey, go have some fun, go enjoy yourself, and I'll bring some goodies back. We can find some gators out here?
Should find at least one.
Okay. Might as well be ready, right? Here we go, boys.
Let's do a little bit of a history lesson here. We're gonna get rolling. This lake, 22,731 acres. In rough math, 11 miles long and 3 miles wide. According to the state of Florida, as of about 2 years ago, just a hair over 4,000 alligators made their home here. Sounds like a lot. My goal for today is real simple. 1. Anything past that is gravy. Everything that we have out here is wildlife. No ropes, no cages, no chains. If we see it, I will be the one to take full credit for it. If we don't, blame Mother Nature. That is an extremely fickle woman. Questions on anything?
How fast can this boat go?
It's about around about 48.
Wow. You gotta put it back on now.
I was ready to just be like, all right, it's gone.
One of our camera crew's hats fell in. I had to go after it. You know, I saved him about $22 from the fan store to get it back on his head. But the airboat's pretty sweet. You can kind of go over anything. You know, I saw some pretty tall brush. I was like, no way we're getting through this. Just flies right through it. Some nice drifts around the corners. I like it. I might need to get myself one. I didn't realize like we're going to the actual Everglades at first. It was kind of a vague understanding, but this is pretty sweet. I wasn't expecting to do this on my Pro Bowl trip. I think my wife would reluctantly come with me. She'd probably be a little nervous about finding a gator or something like that. Goodness.
Gotta be Snaggletooth. I'll give you his answer why his name is like it is, obvious. Gonna be just under 13 foot long, about 750, maybe 800 pounds.
He's not attacking us, so that's a huge plus. But very cool. No, I'm good from here. I like the view. Now you're getting close enough. There you go. Get a nice little pet in. How fast can they move when they're like angry?
12 miles an hour. I think you could outrun an alligator.
gator?
That's a no, according to science.
Who has a faster 40 time, you or the gator?
Depends if he's agitated or not. If we're just racing, I could beat him probably, but I think if he's coming after me, he's catching me. So we'll keep our distance. And Snaggletooth, you got the tooth there?
Oh, I got it.
It writes the headlines for you. It looked like he was ready to jump right there. First wild gator experience. I'm glad we got close, but not too close. You know, I didn't want to lose any limbs or anything like that, and it's been a pretty cool experience. We're doing Florida right, you know?
It's something that we talked about since I was a little kid, just making it to the NFL, and I'm very appreciative and blessed for the opportunity to be here.
Going against the best, getting knowledge from them.
It's obviously more than an honor to, to be here amongst other elite guys. It's something that we talked about since I was a little kid, just making it to the NFL, and I'm very appreciative and blessed for the opportunity to be here. It's obviously more than an honor to, to be here amongst other elite guys. This is an amazing feeling.
He's arrived.
I have arrived. There should be this many people when I arrive, but it's what it is.
Hey,
dog pound.
Me too.
Y'all follow your boy, Jay Ramsey.
Absolutely, lockdown, shut down. Until you see Juice. He locked down until you meet Juice. When the season ended, I was ready to start the season back over again. My body was saying no, but mentally and knowing that what we can do and how special we can be, I wanted to start the season over again. But the anticipation is definitely at an all-time high. How did the first one feeling?
Yeah, it feels great. Guys are Snapchatting as they're stretching, so I've never seen that. So I knew, it was definitely a different experience than what I'm used to, but I'm not averse to it. Oh, give me that! Not today! I've had a blast. I know it's only gonna get better from here.
Coming here to the Pro Bowl is just to have fun, so it's been a lot of fun. I've been talking to Jarvis and Miles. We've been talking a lot since we've been down here, just enjoying the experience and just getting around the guys. Just about having fun, taking pictures, and just enjoying the time down here.
You coming back here?
For sure. This gotta be routine.
It's not what I expected. I wanted some sun. Going against the best is for one game, and then getting the opportunity to go against them in practice, and just getting knowledge from them. If it was a sunny day, man, I might have had.
You know how we play in the AFC North. We don't get sunny days.
We wanted to, really put on a good show, good performance, and it's kind of hard, being that the weather is kind of like how it is, but, oh man, it's been fun. Outside of the weather, it's been fun. And I'm just honored to be here representing the Cleveland Browns. Hey, listen, thanks for joining us. 2019 Pro Bowl, that's 2 in a row for the AFC. Big love, dog pound, bless. Hopefully we don't ever have to be here because we're in the Super Bowl, but it's so promising for our future. We got Chubb, back there. We got Baker, a lot of guys, especially on the defensive side of the ball that, could definitely be here. I know those guys are going to continue to gain the respect that they deserve down the road and years to come. And if we don't make it to the Super Bowl, they'll be here for sure.
Could you sign it real big for me, like up here, and then right if you don't wear brown and orange, you don't matter?
John Dorsey gave me a call right after the draft and said, let's wake up the sleeping giants. So we reunited, and ever since then, we've just been rolling.
Freddie says, if you don't wear orange and brown, you ain't one of us.
You got Baker, who's incredible, and for the longest time, me and him, we always talk about it. It's like, bro, I wish you were my quarterback. Let's just be great together.